You know what, folks? I want to share y'all a pretty good story video. I remember one time driving my Ranger pickup that I've got on the channel here, and I figured I would go ahead and give y'all at least a little bit of a backstory. That little red truck would absolutely do everything that I needed it to. Got friends, helped out. Even this little girl here rode in it for many, many years till it gave out.
Which one?
Vroom vroom.
Oh, this one.
That little truck done its job and its life, folks. I probably will never forget it, but she never will forget it. I was hoping for her to drive it. I just didn't want to fool with it.
Drive a truck. Truck.
So, like I said, we all got kind of the nasty stuff and just basically trying to get better at it. And like I said, this little girl would have had been droving it, but the thing is, I don't know. Carson May would have got it. One of the two. Figured I'd give y'all a little backstory. This one here was born in 14 and drove that little truck as much as we can and got a bunch of jobs done, and figured I'd give y'all at least a backstory on how it actually took care of the family. She doesn't know all of it, but I do. So, for you guys that watch the channel and pay attention, Allison here is the first child, and Carson's the second child. We make sure to share a little bit of content with you guys on some family stuff, and she just plays her video games. Say bye, Allison.
Bye.
So, I figured I would give y'all a little backstory. That little truck has served me well. Was time to move on. Now we've got moving on bigger and better things. So, figured I'd share this little video for y'all. And plus, she keeps walking in and out.
Let's put my phone up.
Okay. Well, I want to show y'all and tell y'all a story about that little truck. That little truck actually done an excellent job for the time being of all the fixings that I've done with it. I didn't post very much videos, except maybe clutch jobs and different applications that I've done with it. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I have treated that little truck like a 3/4 ton diesel. And it absolutely, I got to stand up. I got to sit up for a little bit. So I can give y'all backstory. It was an awesome truck. Not only that, took care of my family. Did what I needed it to do. Working constant days, nights sometimes, depending on that truck drove back and forth. What I got told from when I first bought it from the first owner, used to drive back and forth every now and then from, I heard, like 2 or 3 times to Florida and 6 or 8 times to, trying to remember, not only numerous football games, but I never drove it to Florida. I was tempted to one year and never done it because I was too afraid it wouldn't make it. And that's kind of the way it's been, even for a little standard shift 2-wheel drive pickup. And the thing that sickens me, makes me mad to the bones, out of all the Super Duty Ranger pickups, none of them have manual crank or standard shift transmission options. I can't tell you folks how mad I get every time on a serious note. And they only make them in Jeeps. I'm not kidding you guys. I don't mind Jeeps, but I want a pickup truck. I don't want a Jeep. If I want a Jeep, I'd buy a Jeep. And if I buy a Jeep, I want an inline six. I mean, if you buy a Jeep, you buy it for an off-road machine. You don't buy it just for, racing purposes and all that kind of stuff. If you buy a race car, buy a race car. If you buy a truck with a racing engine, buy a truck with a racing engine. Some people trip me out,
Me.
and they really do. And I hope you guys understand it. And it's kind of like common sense. When you buy a Jeep, you buy it for off road purposes like rock crawl, mud, skid plates, all kinds of stuff. And some people just use it way, way too out the ordinary. Like, honestly, Jeeps were not meant to be Baja trucks, like jumping them and all that kind of stuff. I seen people do that too. Well, me and the wife went out to Loretta Lynn's, and I was like, no, we're not jumping your Jeep. Not when it's a daily. So, hope you guys that are watching like, share, subscribe. I may post up some more story time. But yeah, there was a lot of stuff that I posted up. You guys have a good one. Catch you in the next one.